Here we go again. Here we go again on my own. Going down the lonely road I've ever known. That's funny. Apple is actually asking me if I'm playing music. Oh, Nick, are you frozen? Are you frozen, Nick? No, you're good. You can
I'm
hear.
here.
Dude, I was singing White Snake. Here we go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. And Apple said, "Are you playing music?" Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm playing music. It's not the best music, but it is definitely music. So it's music to my ears. All right.
That's awesome.
Cool. Great news. We just secured another franchise over here at Improvify. So we have a, it's not announced, so I can't say their name, but you know those,
Is it the restaurant you're wearing? Scoville's? Did you open that up?
it's, we're opening up a chain. No, there's this thing called like low voltage lighting that they put permanent lights on people's homes. And what we're seeing is roofers and gutter pros are adding these services now to their business to increase the price of the tickets. And here's how it works. You're up there putting a roof on, you're putting new gutters on, and we can show the homeowner by taking a picture of their house and then darkening the image so it looks like it's a night. And then you do the lights around the house and you do the low lights from up. And they're adding like a six to $7,000 ticket onto a $20,000 roof. So now you're not selling a $20,000 roof anymore. You're selling a new roof and you're actually selling low lights, around the permanent lighting. So that franchise is coming here to the States pretty soon and they're going to be used in Proofify. So super excited.
Great.
Yeah, man, good stuff. It just seems like every day that I come in this office, something new is happening. So welcome everybody. Welcome to the insider training class that we do every freaking Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, I'm going to get the deck up and we're going to talk for a few seconds while people are loading on. But folks that are here, welcome. Chris and Jennifer and Nick and Shane and whoever else is dropping in. So cool to have you. Nick, the guy with the spiky nice hair that I'm talking to, is my partner at our other division called Purple Apple Loans. Shane Emery is going, what the hell is a Purple Apple Loan, Scoville? Nick manages commercial lending solutions we have here. Nick manages the investment fix and flip portfolio. Nick manages when Shane needs a new equipter because his $37,000 equipter tipped over and it broke and needs to go buy a new one. Nick can do equipment loans, business capital, lines of credit. Nick, am I missing anything? What else are you guys doing?
HOA, solar, HVAC. So we'll get training rolled out similar. But if you're doing the roof and you get up there and say, "Hey, Mr. Customer, your HVAC is shot too," that's where Chris goes over that high low and, hey, you can be the captain of the ship, right? Is now you can group all that in and be the hero, win the whole deal. Maybe add some upcharge to handle that subcontractor because the customer will be like, "I don't have time to deal with three subs. Hey, Shane, deal with it all."
Yep. Cool. Good. So commercial, mortgage, HELOC, cash out. If it falls outside of the residential, unsecured, and secured bucket, it goes over to Purple Apple Loans and we go find that damn money. So it's interesting. Beacon commercial just called me today. And a great guy, national manager for Beacon. You may have heard of Beacon. They're a little distributor that were just bought for 11.5 billion or something ridiculous. He's like, dude, where's this commercial product been the last 20 years? You're killing me. I'm like, whoa, man, it is not easy doing commercial. So Beacon's going to be sending their commercial stuff over to us. We're pretty pumped about that. All right, cool. Without further ado, let's rock and freaking roll insider training. Today, we're going to be talking about some of the 5 challenges that contractors face. We're going to break them down. We're going to have an open conversation at the end. This video, this training, and the deck are then stored over in school. School is our university. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, email Tammy, Tammy, at improveify.com and say, Tammy, send me the link to school. Cool. School is a university that we dump all this stuff into education, training. I built an addendum A for your sales contract the other day that you can utilize when you're selling a secured loan through our high loan program. Why would I do that? Well, here's why. In finance, we try to always lead with unsecured first. Why? Because we want to make sure that it's closed loop funding. We protect the funds to come to our account. They can't hire Chucky and the truckie. So if I have to use an equity loan through our high loan program that we have here at Improveify, because they've got $25,000 in credit card debt and they need a $25,000 home improvement. So we're going to do a $50,000 HELOC. How do I protect that money to come to me? We write an addendum A, and the addendum A breaks down the 5 things that the customer's agreeing to contractually. The money is to be used with us. We're providing the funds, usage of funds attached to the contract for services. So we're kind of doing an illegal binding agreement that, hey, I'm Chris Kelly and I'm selling you this home improvement. I got you the financing. We're getting you approved. You're giving us the funds for this contract that's in our addendum A that we add on to our agreement. So anyway, I know that was a left turn. That's inside of school. So I don't want to blast you all with emails and here's your addendum A and send it out to 5,226 members at Improveify. Like my email would be bland. They'd be like, unsubscribe. So I load a lot of valuable stuff inside of school for you to go and get, is my point. All right, let's talk about some of the top 5 challenges. There's a lot more than 5, but at least I picked 5 when I was building the deck so we could talk about them and see if we can break them down. First and foremost, I do, in addition to school, have a YouTube station with 371 videos. This might be very valuable to everybody on this call. 2 weeks ago, I was training a couple hundred contractors in Arizona at the Top Rep event with Chuck Toki, Jim Johnson. The video is over there of me on stage and what I said. It's 32 minutes long. It's fun. It's comical. Nobody laughed at my dad jokes. Maybe you will. So if you watch that, it's over there. Now, what I did is because I only had a half an hour on stage, I went back and broke down the 7 steps. And they're 10-minute chunks, and there's the decks for you to go and watch and learn. All this is absolutely free, and you can go watch it anytime you want on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is YouTube at Christopher Scoville. Pretty simple. It's just my freaking name, Christopher Scoville. And all of the videos for the Top Rep event are in there. So if you're driving and you have, what would that be? 70 minutes? 10 times 7? Little chunks. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. And I walk you in from your sales rep from step 1 to step 7 on how to offer financing at the point of sale, the obstacles, the objections, mastering confidence when you're there presenting, ease of the application, the good, better, best, the pitch. So it's all there for you on my YouTube channel. Okay, next. Why this training today matters. I think as a reminder, we are not just, my customers all pay cash. I talk about that a lot, but it's true. But we need to be a reminder here for Trey and Jennifer, right? Like 60% of your homeowners right now don't have anything in their checking or savings account. Believe it or not, the 90s are gone and the 80s are gone. We're now at 2025. And your customers want buy now, pay later. There's this company called Affirm that does buy now, pay later through Amazon. Like if you don't get a payment option on Amazon right now, you're pissed. I bought these house slippers. It were $39. I'm pretty sure that Amazon gave me a payment option at the end, not just to slide my Amex, right? So your customers are waiting for it, so give it to them. Only a fraction of contractors, you believe this, Only a small percentage of contractors in the United States right now, today, March 26th at 9:08 out Mountain Time, are even offering a financing solution. An even smaller percentage are even showing up. So, like, it is like literally the marketplace is ripe for you to dominate because you're offering affordability. Now, I had a great call before this one, and my buddy Nate Burkett is joining us over here. He's been a great friend of mine for years. I've helped him from way back in the day when I was at Service Finance. And we got on a call, and you can't see my board behind me, but he's like, I want to know how to sell it from the beginning to the close. And I said, well, here's 8 steps. And he's like, what's the first step? I said, it's in your branding, your marketing, your advertising, and your offer. But that's just the first step. That's where somebody is finding you and they're seeing that you have this like incredible spring promotion. What's a spring promotion? 90-day deferred, 18 months, same as cash. What's the next step? Well, when they call to schedule an appointment, who's answering your phone, Nate? Becky. Is Becky saying, hey, when Tommy Boy is out at 3 o'clock today, make sure you ask him about our special spring promotion payment solution? So Becky now has dropped a little crumb. So we've ran an ad, we've got an offer, we've attracted a customer, they've called to schedule the appointment, we've cookie crumbled on them that Tommy Boy's going to be there at 5 to ask about the spring promotion. And then Tommy Boy comes in and he's like, hey, I'm tying it back in now. Did Becky tell you about our spring promotion? Yeah, she mentioned it. Cool. Bink, bink. But hey, let me go measure your deck, your dream deck that you want. I'll be right back. You see where I'm going with this? We start here. We advertise, we promo. We drop a cookie crumber when they call Becky. Becky's saying, ask about the spring promo. Tommy Boy shows up, said, hey, did Becky tell you about what we got going on? So now we're playing the blame game. And now the customer's like, what the hell's going on? It's like you're walking to Ashley Furniture. And Ashley Furniture doesn't say, what are you looking for today? You know what Ashley Furniture says? Thank you, Jay Abraham. What promotion brought you in today? Now, that's a mind shift. I'm looking for a lazy boy. I'm at the furniture shop. And the person that welcomed me in said, what promotion brought you in today? Not, what are you looking for? How can we help you? Boring. What spring promotion brought you in today? I'm taking the assumptive that they saw something in an ad somewhere and they're in there for financing. Yeah, I don't know. Cool stuff. Anyway, today we're going to learn how to overcome these 5 pain points and close more deals and help more homeowners, blah, blah, blah. We're freaking awesome. That's why we're here. All right. Challenge number 1. Oh, my wife turned the AC on last night. It's freezing in here. Air conditioning season in Utah. I don't know. The offer isn't clear. The offer isn't strong. What is the offer? Guy asked me today, hey, Chris, is it illegal to post an interest rate on a... I'm like, whoa. I would not advertise 5.99% 10-year. Everybody's approved. I wouldn't do that. I'd make sure that my offer says, we offer affordable payment solutions, 100% financing. Ask us about our spring promo, 100% financing. Ask us about our low monthly payment options. Ask us about our 12-month same as cash. I would use very vague terms in the presentation of an offer and make it clear and short. Make sure you write with crayons, not a fine architectural pen or pencil. Make the offer make sense. If you're confused about the offer, I guarantee you your customers are freaking confused. My team tells me all the time, Scoville, use more crayons. Because I got to bring it down. I got 31 years of energy and education in my head, and I can speak on a higher level, but I got to break it down like I'm doing today on the Dread. So part of your core offer is, hey, listen, we offer affordable payment solutions. Hey, we've got a spring promo. Ask us about our 100% financing solutions. Pitch, advertising, and in your home presentation. We just talked about that early, always, and often in everything we do. Even setting up the appointment. Oh man, Jim, I'm going to be out there at 5. Make sure we go over our spring promo. I'm just dropping it in his head because psychologically, I don't want him to freak out when he finds out that the deck costs $30,000. I want him to go, whoa, $30,000. We can't afford that. Fantastic. A lot of our customers feel the same way. That's why we at Chris's Decks offer a consumer credit center to help you with affordability. Which one looks better for you? Let's go. Build this into your good, better, and best. Best, better, good. I don't care what direction you sell in. Best, better, good, good, better, best. Build in the offer, show them the payment difference between the three to make the sale. Challenge number 2, consumer awareness and education. Homeowners don't understand how it works, and contractors ain't good at explaining it. You know who isn't good at explaining it? Your competitors that aren't here today. Because you're learning how to explain financing solutions at the point of sale. Your competitors are out there just knocking and running right now. They're not here getting trained. So those that learn, earn. And you're learning how to present financing. So you'll beat your competitors because they don't even have a consumer credit center. They're just showing them a price. This works like buying on Amazon. You apply, you choose the plan, you get approved all in minutes. It's a soft credit check, and we make it super affordable for you to buy this beautiful home improvement thing that you need or don't want. That's it. Break it down to the simplicities. Scan this QR code, soft credit pull approval. We'll find out what your max approval is in minutes. Create the laminate. Everybody on this call should have a laminate for your company. It should have your logo on it. It should have your dynamic QR codes that your sales reps can have the consumer scan at the point of sale for soft credit check instant approval. If you do not have that, I gave you Tammy, Tammy, at Improveify.com's email earlier for school. Please email her and say, hey, Tammy, send me the laminate information so I can build one for my company. I've even created that for you. Train your team to plant the seeds. This is the show, tell, and sell. This is where we're saying, hey, we just did a project down the street. It's a beautiful home. It looked a lot like this. That homeowner took advantage of our special spring promo that we've got right now. Now, look, I'm not sure how you're looking to pay, if you want to use your money or use ours. But I'll tell you what, we made their project super affordable for them, and they took advantage of the 12-month same as cash. You have to tell stories of credibility on jobs that you've done for people to trust you. I'm spending 25 days in March doing March Madness obstacle and objection training. And my buddy Chuck freaking Toki, he hops online last week and says, don't worry about obstacles and objections. If they trust you, they'll buy from you. I was like, damn it, Chuck. I'm spending hours upon hours of training hundreds and thousands of people in my program, and you're going to go and make it that simple? You're telling me that if a customer just trusts me, there's no obstacles and objections? Well, that's kind of bullshit. But I get where he's coming from. It makes sense. If they trust you, they'll probably buy from you. However, we still need to overcome obstacles and objections. So inside of the school, you'll find March Madness, which is 25 obstacles and objections with a 10-minute training in the deck, in the script that your team can role play with. I don't know. I'm like literally bringing the solutions and begging you guys to go get trained so you can completely dominate your competitors that aren't part of Improveify. Stage 3, challenge 3, qualifying applications. Oh my God, the last time I bought a roof, it was so painful. I had to go to a bank and apply and the paperwork, and I drove back and forth. And oh my God, I don't want to do that again, Chris Kelly. Mr. Smith, times have changed. Things are so different now. Technology and fintech. We can get you approved right now in 5 minutes with a soft credit pull. Matter of fact, we'll find out what your max approval is so we can show you good, better, and best. But more importantly, sometimes we'll get into a project and the customer will change their mind and want something better. That's called a change order in our world. Our financing will even allow you to do an upgrade if you decide that you want to do more. Or if we get in there and we see that the deck is rotten, the OSB is gone, the timber's gone, it's a moldy insulation, we got to do some more work. Don't worry about it. We're going to get you max approved in 5 minutes with a soft credit pull. Nobody likes a change order. You know what people don't like even more than a change order? They don't like paying for them. Mr. Smith. Yeah, it's Chris from Chris's Roofing. Hey, listen, man, I got some news. My team's up there right now, and we found something else. How scary of a call is that as a It sucks. You're good at it because you guys are pros, but it ain't fun. Here's your call now. Hey, Mr. Smith, it's Chris over Chris's Roofing. You wouldn't believe what we found. Anyway, your price is going up 5 grand, but don't worry about it. We got you, man. It's 100% financing, so we're going to go in your portal and we're going to jack it up from 25 to 30. You don't have to come out of pocket for $5,000 for that change order. We're going to keep the project moving along. You don't even have to need to reapply. I'm giving y'all real life situations here on how you handle change orders or when somebody wants an upgrade during the middle of the project. Get clear on the steps. Explain to them. We're going to pre-qualify, pre-approve with a soft credit pull. You're going to click this button, and then you're going to have plans to choose from. Don't complicate it like Chris Scoville would. Use a crayon. Or in Western New York, we call them crayons. In the rest of the world, a crayon, because it's got a Y. In Western New York, where I grew up, I'm a farmer. It's just a crayon. C-A-R-A-N. All right. Explain soft pull versus hard pull. Mr. Smith, it's a soft credit pull. We're not going to do a hard credit pull. Unless you go to Service Finance, Green Sky, they do hard credit pulls of synchrony. Suckers. Focus on helping and not pushing. Somebody that's using Service Finance here is going, they do a hard credit pull? I didn't know that. Sorry. They do. I don't know. Truist Bank, 17th largest bank in the United States of America. They can't afford to do soft credit pulls. Whatever. Focus on helping and not pushing. Hey, look, we're here to help you with this. We understand that the cost of home improvements is on the rise. Insert tariff conversation. Be careful with that because of politics. Don't. Or insert our supplier just increased our price is 7-8%, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'm showing you what SRS, Beacon, ABC just sent us. This is not fake. This is not me being salesy. This is me being fully honest with you. Our prices are going up next quarter 10%. So if you don't buy today or this week to schedule this job to be installed, and you call me next month, it ain't an April Fool's joke. Your price is going to be 10% higher next month. So when you get all upset about price increases, wipe the tears away and go out there and sell and show your customers, look, we got to buy this stuff from a supplier to build it for you. Look, we're not in business to go out of business. Just giving you some ideas. Number 4, interest rates, terms, margins. I just had a great training. I said, what are you selling? He goes, I'm selling a 5.99 5-year. I said, ooh, I bet your customers like that high payment. He goes, what do you mean? I go, how much is your dealer fee on that? He goes, 13%. Okay, 13% for a 5.99 5-year loan. I said to him, I go, what's the payment factor? And he goes, well, he didn't know. I went and calculated it for him. It's 2.08. That means for every $10,000 on the 5.99 5-year, $208. I said, okay, hold on a sec. My program is a 2% flat dealer fee. My payment factor is 88 per 10,000. What's your average price? He goes 30. I said, so you're telling me you're going to come to my house and sell me a $636 a month payment on a $30,000 deck? And I'm going to be happy? He goes, I never thought about it that way. He goes, I was pushing and promoting the 5.99 because it's so sexy. I said, it ain't nothing sexy about $636 a month. I said, you know what's sexy? He said, what? I said, a payment under $300, $297 per month. He goes, wow. So when I get to the bottom of the estimate on $30,000 ticket, and my price says $297, and his price says $636, you tell me who's going to sell more. Me. And rate is just a rate. I don't give a crap about a rate. Now, if the customer wants a rate or doesn't want a rate, what do we put them in? A 12 or an 18 month, same as cash. We get rid of the rate objection and obstacle. Shift. Offer payment, low monthly payment option, shift. I don't want to pay interest. Cool. Then use our 18 months same as cash. Killed that objection. Just sales training. Offer multiple, same as cash, deferred, long-term, low monthly payments, secured loans. I want to use the equity in my house. Hell yeah. Chris Scoville is I want to use equity in my house customer. Why? I have an 850 credit score. I have phenomenal equity in my house. And I want to pay off a $25,000 credit card that's paying that at a 30% interest rate. So if you come to my house to sell me a deck, I'm going to take the 30,000. I'm going to take the 25. I'm going to do a $55,000 HELOC on my house, pay off my credit card deck, and then give you your 30 grand for the deck at a low monthly interest rate of 6.9% on a 30-year term with no prepay. You have to be prepared for the different types of customers and borrowers that you meet. We're giving you everything from Improvify to sell these people. Build margin into your financing costs, for goodness sakes. You're a contractor. You deserve to be paid a lot of money for what you do. You do not pay, and I don't care what lender is telling you, you build in the dealer fee, the merchant fee into the cost of your product, and you go sell. Example, the dealer fee is 2%. The 6% is the promo. I'm going to take 6 plus 2, divide it in half, that equals 4, and add 1 just for fun. So let's come up with a 5% adder. I don't sell $10,000 roofs anymore. Every one of my roofs is $10,500 because I built a 5% margin to cover the cost of financing if they choose financing. If they don't choose financing and they want to pay cash, the price of the roof is $10,500. If they slide a credit card, the price of the roof is $10,500. If they take my 2%, 2 to 20-year term, the price is $10,500. If they take the 12-month same as cash, it's $10,500. It's called zero cost averaging. At the end of the year, Shane, you'll look at all the jobs you sold cash and made an extra 5 points on. You'll look at all the jobs that you sold through a credit card and made 2 points on. You'll look at your fixed product that was a 2% dealer fee that you made an extra 3 on. And then you look at the 15 projects out of 100 that you did that you lost a point on. It's called zero cost averaging. You will win by building in a 5% margin on a 6 and a 2% dealer fee program. You divide it in half, you add a point just for fun. Now, if you get to the point of sale and the customer says, I'm paying cash, give me a discount. Shane has the ability to go, Mr. Smith, I can appreciate that. A lot of customers want to pay cash. We do have the ability to negotiate that for you. I'm not giving you a discount, but we can negotiate. However, I have a requirement for that negotiation. What is that? 3 referrals, church, work, and school, preferably, and a yard sign for 30 days, and I'll give you 5% off today. So we take it from 10.5 to 10. We didn't even touch our profitability margins. Why? Because we padded it 5%. Today's lesson might be, if you've never learned the zero cost averaging scales and how to do this, today's lesson is super valuable. Don't tell your competitors. Number 5, obstacles and objections in closing the deal. Holy cow, go into school and just watch my damn videos. I've got the top 25 obstacles and objections. I've got the closes. I've got the scripts. I've got exactly what to say and how to handle it. From what the customer's thinking to what they're really thinking to what the finance angle is to the scripts already built out for you. It's all done for you. I've done it all for you and your team, and it's all in school. I'm skipping the slide. It's all done for you. We don't even need to read anything on this damn thing. The challenges. Weak or an unclear offer. We fix that by writing with big crayons and using better words. Poor consumer education. We need to educate the customer on how easy it is and what this is and what that is. And that's why you're here. We're not confident in the application process ourselves. That's why you're here learning how to take an application. That's why we have the university. That's why we have the training video. That's why we have the user manual. You're going to have the app soon as well from me in about 4 weeks. I'm delivering an app that you can use at the point of sale. Good, better, best, calculate tool, lender A, B, C, secured loan, commercial loan, purple apple loans. Ask Chris a question, deal desk. That app is coming soon. Their fear around the rates and the margins. Well, we know how to overcome that. We just did that today. And then the lack of objection and obstacle handling skills, which I've clearly done for you inside of the university for you to learn how to do that. Financing isn't a tool, it's a strategy. You don't go into a job as a contractor with one hammer or one screwdriver. You literally bring the whole damn toolbox. The toolbox is your consumer credit center. The tools within it are unsecured, secured, the deal desk, mortgage, purple apple loans, personal loans. The toolbox is your consumer credit center. The tools within it for financing is unsecured, secured, HELOC, mortgage, deal desk. Hopefully you're getting this. It's a strategy. And if you bring the toolbox with you, you'll close more jobs. Keep the offer simple. Affordable monthly payments. Educate. Let me explain how this works. Apply. Takes about 90 seconds. Won't affect your credit. Let's secure this promo right now. All right. I'm wrapping this up. I went long-winded today. I think I had a lot of stuff on my mind that I wanted to get out. And I hope it all makes sense. I'll open up for a couple minutes of Q&A for those of you that have to release, but I'm going to save this recording inside of school so you can go watch it with your team later. Is there anybody out there that's feeling some pain and struggling with offering financing? We can have an open discussion right now. If you'd like to talk, feel free. That was the longest pause I've ever done. That was the most painful pause I've ever done. I learned a long time ago in sales, I said, the person that speaks next loses the deal. So I was like, I don't want to lose the deal. But then I was about to lose the crowd. So I had to say something. But man, Nick, was that the longest you've ever seen me go without saying anything?
I was shocked that you could keep quiet that long.
Dude, I was dying over here. I was like bating breath. I'm like, I've got to talk. I've got to talk. I've got to talk. But I have to practice that skill as well. It's one thing that I'm really not good at, everybody. I don't think I'm a great closer. I also, because I'm not really good at asking for the sale or the credit card. I'm also not great at asking for reviews, but I'd love them because we need them. I've never asked for reviews and people seem to like me. I'm horrible at asking for reviews. I'm horrible for asking for the sale on the credit card. And me pausing, that is a skill that I try to work on every day. I am not like I'm so far from perfect, thank God. I've got room for improvement, but man, the pause is hard because I'm so freaking passionate and excited about all this. It's so hard, but I think that when you're training your sales team, that pause is important, man. Because when I ask the question, "Hey, you're going to be using your money or ours?" Your team's got to pause because you got to wait for the customer to answer, right? So anyway, good. Well, I thought this was a good training. Doesn't seem like anyone has any questions, so I'll release class today. This video, the deck, the training, this information, share it with your team. It's going to be inside of school in the insider training portal button in the classroom, along with a whole bunch of others. I hope that you enjoyed this one today. I did. I've learned every single day that I come here to train, I learned something new. So thank you all for joining us. Reach out if you got any questions. We're here to help you grow. Have a blessed day.
Thanks, Chris. See ya.
Over and out. Bye now.